Are leaving streets in the dark and many people without their landlines.
Thieves even hit an AT&T vault where a lot of phone connections were made in South Los Angeles. Our Carlos Granda went along for a ride with technicians to see this problem firsthand. He joins us with the latest on this 7 on Your Side investigation. Carlos?
Well, that's right. 7 on Your Side Investigates has been working on this problem for months. Copper wire theft is a huge problem in Southern California. People lose not just their landlines, but also their internet. Sometimes emergency services are affected. Well, AT&T showed us what the thieves are doing and what the company is doing to try to stop it.
Welcome to the vault, the inner workings of phone service and internet for AT&T. There are miles of underground cables, and it's a constant battle to keep this working.
Robbers, they came in through there.
Back in January, thieves actually broke in and started cutting and stealing every cable they could. You can see the mess they left behind, strands dangling from overhead wires.
How many customers will be affected? But this looks like a lot.
Hundreds, thousands.
32 cables were cut that night. That is a great 80% of this area that the customers feed were out of service. Pretty painful to know there's families, hospitals, offices, things of that nature, 911, not working because of theft like this.
Yeah. AT&T took me on a ride along with its technicians and showed me how the thieves broke in through a manhole that was sealed.
But this is the same thing that was over that manhole over there. So they dug out the asphalt and they removed the metal plate, and it's 1,600 pounds. So you can imagine they had serious heavy equipment to be able to do that.
Now they have welded manholes and bolted them in so they can't be removed. This one they even filled in with concrete.
Now, Carlos, in order for them to get in here, they need a jackhammer.
Right, they need to get rid of this.
They would need to actually jackhammer this up.
This gives you an idea of what thieves will do to steal copper, and Southern California leads the nation. According to AT&T, from January to June of this year, in Los Angeles, there was a total of 1,502 copper theft incidents. The city with the second highest number of incidents, St. Louis, had 483 during the same period. The main reason is the price of copper. It's jumped 58% in the last 5 years.
There's quite a bit of focus on the resellers, the scrap dealers, and the folks who create a market for the resale of the stolen copper. So I'm interested in seeing how we can be most impactful there.
And we went to an area near a scrapyard and right away found a broken manhole.
So this is fresh. You didn't even expect to find this.
I didn't expect to see this, not today, no. Did you notice they cut it to the duct, took the cable out, couldn't get the top back on, obviously the lid, so they put 2 cones out like we did it.
And just a short distance from the scrapyard, we found this, a pile of burned conduits. Now, AT&T says this does belong to them, and it still smells, so they feel this was burned just 1 or 2 days ago.
Technicians say the thefts usually occur at night, and they often encounter dangerous conditions as they try to repair these lines.
Neighborhoods like this, scale of 1 to 10, 10. We won't send out unless we have our safety guys with us, and we also send out 4 to 5 and 6 different technicians all at the same time, because it's just dangerous. You can't just do it like that.
It's dangerous at night.
Extremely.
Just this week, the governor signed a bill that will increase
Look at all those
penalties
RVs
against junk dealers and recyclers and require them to maintain records and verify sellers' identities before accepting copper.
Just in Los Angeles, we have over 200 techs working on repairing and replacing, and then again repairing and replacing, just in one community, where we'd much rather be building out fiber, building out 5G, connecting the unserved to the internet, but that's not possible when all these resources are being sucked into this problem.
Now, to fight this, AT&T is offering a reward of up to $20,000 for tips that lead to the arrest and conviction of those involved in these copper cable theft. And as you can see, it's a big problem all over the area.
He said 20,000 wow? Did he say 20,000 wow? Did I hear that right? I'm snitching. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. I'm telling, G. 20K. 20K for how many arrests? I might have to set up the play. Hey, because it probably just cost them a bunch of money. And it's funny, too, because they probably just took like 100 to 200. They don't see what I noticed. They're not going to tell you how much all that shit costs, even though they know it costs a lot of money, because they know more people are going to be like, hey, how can I get a part of this? And they know more people are going to do it. They just basically just told them how they did it. So you know what's going to go happen next. they're going to go underground, and they're going to be working as teams. And if this copper is worth that much money, they're going to steal it just like they just did, easy money, and go sell it off. If you offering $20,000, how much was that copper worth? That they probably took $100,000 to $200,000, $300,000, maybe $500,000 worth of copper. Now, some people don't think they're doing any crime because it's AT&T and they got the money. Now, I'm not that type of guy to be like, oh, well, they got the money, then finesse them. No, that's a crime, bro. You're doing wrong because a lot of people got to suffer in order to. Of course, they're going to actually fix it because they're AT&T and they must. They're a private company. They must fix it. And they rely on service, and they don't want to lose that service for some company that didn't happen to, like a Verizon, a T-Mobile. That being said, this is actually a serious crime. This is like, let me put it into comparison for you guys. Do you ever understand why people steal catalytic converters up under the car? It's the same concept. They steal the catalytic converters because of the rare earth minerals that are inside of the catalytic converter. That's why the catalytic converter actually costs like $300, $400 for real, because the materials inside is worth so much, and I believe it's reusable. So they steal it and they sell it off. Yes, and then your car sound like it got an exhaust on it overnight, and it's oblivious. Anyway, that being said, this is just a play, and this is not just in LA, and this is not just in St. Louis. I seen a video in Chicago recently where somebody actually threw like a little stick up, the little wire hanging from the top. He threw the little stick up, pulled down on it, pulled it down, and cut it. Yep, they doing that too. So if they think it's safe to put it up in the air where the pole at and run it through the pole, they can get it even easier. It's more easy to get it that way than underground, actually. They can throw a little cord up there, snag it, pull your weight on it, push it down, and they just cut it from both angles, pull the whole line. And then they sell the line individually. I mean, I don't know what they need to do in order to keep people from stealing it. Make it electric? You know what I mean? I don't know. But this is the new scheme. This is the new crime. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to be one ahead, a step of the thieves, man. And this is actually a crime that I think and I believe, as someone that knows people, let's just say, of the community, I think that this will happen a lot more. I actually think that this is the new lick. Ain't no more home invasions. It is, but ain't no more robbing people by point blank. It is. There is, but not as much. It's time to do crime. Catalytic converters, copper wires. This is where they used to go into abandoned houses that were being built, and they'll cut the copper wires out of the houses when the electric companies and cable companies come in and wire the house up. They'll go in the house while it's abandoned and cut it out the house. Right, because it's expensive. That stuff is expensive wire, and they get it over time, their money back. But somebody got to pay for this. Remember, somebody always, and nothing's ever free. Somebody's always paying for something, right? And these thieves are just going to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? That, during Cali, a lot of crimes going on, people trying to hit a lick and get some money for anything. It could be drug addicts. It could just be poor people. It could be people that want money. It's just, you got something, and we want it. That's just the mentality, and it is what it is. AT&T, you somehow got to protect it. It seems like it's easy, and then you just showed everybody on TV, ABC7, the lick. You literally just showed them the lick. And now someone I didn't know about this, right? Underground shit. I just knew about it being like on the electric line and shit, because that's where they do the fiber optics, which gives you the fast playing cable and internet and all that stuff, the good stuff. And we need this for basic emergency systems and your phones to be like, in case you need an emergency. You might need a fucking walkie-talkie now. You might need a walkie-talkie. Roger that, repeat. Over. You need a walkie-talkie now, because these motherfuckers playing games with the fiber optics. Your shit not going to be fast no more, man. The criminals going to always find a way to crime. The crims are going to crim. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's crooks. That being said, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Have this been hit in your city? Have this happened around you? I know they're not reporting in Chicago, but I've actually seen videos of people doing this in Chicago. It's like the new lick. It's like when they were still in Dodge Chargers. Why was they still in Dodge Chargers? That precious old engine, boy. It don't matter what Charger you got them parts. Those parts cost money. So steal the car and take all the parts off of it and leave the frame somewhere. It's just the shit so valuable. It sells so high. It's just this the future, man. This is, you know, this how criminals gonna get around, bro. What can you do now? You know, they'll find a way, man. Somebody's gonna eat the price. You know, investors don't want to see that. I know that for sure. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. And please comment, tell me what y'all think about this situation. If it's happening in your community, y'all comment that below. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Subscribe. Peace.